Good morning, dear children. Let's begin the day with the topics that you'll be studying in Standard 9th, that too in physics. So, the chapters which are included in physics are chapter number 8, which is motion, chapter number 9, forces and laws of motion, chapter number 10, gravitation, chapter 11, work and energy, and chapter 12, sound. Now, if you see, the contents for the midterm are chapter number 8, which is motion, chapter 9, forces and laws of motion, and chapter 10, gravitation. And content for the final term are chapter 8, chapter 9, chapter 10, chapter 11, and chapter 12. All the 5 chapters will be there in the final term. One thing is very, very clear, that physics as a whole, it contains 27 marks in the theory paper. Now let's begin with the first chapter, which is motion, chapter number 8, which is motion. Now in motion, what we are going to cover, the topics that we'll be covering are describing motion, uniform and non-uniform motion, speed, velocity, acceleration, graphical representation of motion, equation of motion by graphical method, and uniform circular motion. Now you are quite familiar with motion. So let's try to understand through the mind map of this particular chapter. The chapter map is very, very simple. It is state of a body. If you see, this is state of a body. The first state, there are two states of the body. One is state of motion and second one is state of rest. State of motion describes it has a describing motion, then measuring the rate of motion, acceleration, equation of motion by graphical method, and then uniform circular motion. State of rest means object is not at all moving, so it remains as it is. There are no parameters of this particular quantity, this particular term. Now let's come to this part. Describing motion has classified into 2 different parts. So one is motion along straight line, and second one is uniform and non-uniform motion. Here, measuring rate of motion, it is nothing but speed with direction, that is velocity. So average velocity can be calculated by using v plus u by 2, where v is the final velocity and u is the initial velocity of an object. Similarly, for acceleration, we'll be using a equal to v minus u by t. For equation of motion by the graphical method, here we'll be considering v minus u, vt relationship, which is v equal to u plus at. Position time relationship, which is s equal to ut plus half at square, and velocity position relationship, which is v square minus u square equal to 2as. So this is velocity time relationship, position time relationship, and velocity position relationship. So now these are some of the parameters that you have already seen. Now let's go to page number 3. Let's begin with the term called motion and rest. When an object is said to be in rest, a body is said to be in rest if its position does not change with respect to time. No movement at all. And motion, a body is said to be in motion if it changes its position continuously with time. For example, sunrise, sunset, moving vehicle, etc. The question comes, what is position? So position is the location of an object with respect to a particular point is known as the position of the object. We are considering a reference point or the origin. So the particular point about which the position of the object is defined is called reference point or origin. Now, when you see an object in motion, motion has 2 different parameters. One is controlled motion, where the speed is controlled. Say for example, a motion that happens at a particular speed and in a particular direction. For example, generation of electricity by rotation of turbine with the help of falling water. Similarly, uncontrolled motion, which you cannot even control. There is no fixed speed of it. So it is if a motion is erratic, zigzag, or of high speed, then it is controlled motion. It is uncontrolled motion. For example, flooded river a hurricane or tsunami. I think this is very, very clear to each one of you.